Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I have two of my recent grads, Karla from Open Book Travel Company and Max from Max Travel Ventures. Hey ladies, how are
Hello.
you?
Great.
Well, first of all, I have confetti for you because we're celebrating. You guys are both certified travel professionals now. You have your own travel businesses and you recently graduated Careers on Vacation. So let me start with asking, where were your businesses before going through this program and where are they now? We'll start with Karla.
Sure. I actually just a year ago, December, retired from a 30-year career in education. So I was a teacher, an administrator, an assistant superintendent, and then retired, but decided that I wasn't done. So I wanted to do something new, try something different. And in all of my different roles, every time I was starting a new role, I would to get the education that I needed to take that next step. So I knew that when I started, I want a new career. I wanted to do that same thing. And so finding the right place to get that education took a while, and I did a lot of research, and that got me here. So it was brand new to me, and it was awesome.
So brand new business. And where is your business today, Karla?
So I am doing pretty well. I'm pretty consistent. I've sold about 10 different trips. I'm selling literary
Amazing.
travel for the most part. So
Nice.
I've just done some different trips that have focused on different areas where a lot of either books are written or authors have been. And so it's just been fun to dive into some different places that are connected to settings of books. And so, yeah, there are a few in progress, but a few people have already traveled. So it's been great.
That's so fun. And I love that you're tying in the whole like book theme, especially with having the educational background. What a fun tie-in to being kind of authentically who you are as a person, kind of learning and growing and reading and tying that into a travel concept. I just loved that when you came up with the idea. I think that's awesome.
Thank you.
Max, what about you, my friend? Where were you and where are you now?
I started Max Travel Ventures 4 months ago, November 8th, exactly. So literally 4 months ago. I've been in the luxury business for many, many moons. And I would, just do the traveling and help traveling friends and family, even clients. So I knew this is exactly it. And as Carla, I did a lot of research to pick the best. And it's been I remember texting you like a month after I've graduated, says, "Oh my God, I haven't been in touch. I hit floor running. I'm still running, and I am still running." In
Oh,
4 months, it's been incredible. It's been so joyful. I done in bookings so far like 150K.
woo, I
In
love
bookings,
that. That's
I
awesome.
know. Let me tell you, I hit the floor running. I did not know. As of 2 days ago, I put my notice in a good way.
Oh,
Um,
Yay! So you're going to
and
transition full time to travel already just after four
I
months.
am
That's amazing.
transitioning, and I have in the books around 90K right now, trying to deliver this. I even have a sorority for 26 ladies traveling. So
Nice.
that just landed, and that was actually my first one that it was not referred or a friend, or I was just who is this? I'm like, oh my God, it works. It works.
It works. It
So
works. I love
I'm
that.
excited. I'm excited.
Well, and those are some big wins and celebrations. That's usually my next question. What do you feel like have been your biggest wins or celebrations since taking the program? Max, we'll start with you on this one. I mean, obviously the
But
150K sales and quitting your job are pretty
but
big,
you
but
but you know what? Knowing that I have a cheerleading team, that I have a reference that is not, you didn't let go.
Mhm.
I'm still holding your hand, and I know that I have the best cheerleading team behind me, that I can reach out, that I can still use the tools even after I've graduated. And I saw the booking. Oh, that one
The
too.
Booking
The
Academy we
yes.
just
Oh my
launched. Yes.
God.
We've always had
Oh
a
my
Booking
God.
Academy, but we expanded it. And so what Max is talking about is
Yes.
Whenever we launch a new tool or do a new release, which we do quite often, we gift anything new to all of our graduates, whether they went through the program 8 years ago or they went through it last week. So Max just saw our most recent tool that launched. You like it?
I love it. And that constant, it reassures. Sometimes we're so busy, and I know that if there's anything I need to know or it's coming up, I know that my family is looking out for me.
Your COB family. I love that. That's
That's
great,
right.
Max. Carla, what about for you? Biggest wins or celebrations for you personally?
Yeah, I think obviously all of what Max said, for as an educator, lifelong educator, having this, knowing that it's an ongoing education to support is amazing. And I think for me personally, retirement was tough. So we moved from Michigan to Florida to be closer to our kids and our granddaughter. But I wasn't sure I was quite ready to let go of that. It's all I had done, right? My whole career. And so it was really important for me to find something that I felt like my skills would transfer. And I think you don't realize until you get into it how many of the skills that you have in whatever job you had before really transfer. So, the organization, the research, whatever your niche is and your love, you can bring that with you. So I've been able to do that with books. And so I think knowing that I was going from a career that I was, I get really successful in, that I loved, and being able to take those things that I loved about it and bring it into this business has been great for me. I wasn't sure what that was going to look like. So it feels good to have landed in another place like that.
And that's such a good point you bring up, because I think for people that are considering the industry and they're worried about how will my skills transfer. And I think what's different about our environment is we do look at each person on the individual level. Like, what was Max's background? What was Carla's background? That's the difference of having those private coaches and having those live calls with me to go, but this is, because we have nurses, we have doctors, we have attorneys, we have bus drivers, we have hairdressers, we have everybody from every background in the program. And it's really about understanding what their strengths are, what their opportunities are, and then crafting a business solution that's going to be right for them. And I think like Open Book Travel Company is a perfect example of how you curtailed something you love into your next journey. And Max has some great experience too, because she's had businesses and different things before. And we said, okay, let's take a look at this piece and kind of curtail it. So that's the difference of the human touch that an e-program, I feel like, can never give you, right? It's kind of like, there's a million e-programs out there. If you want to try one, by all means, I wish you success no matter what. But there's something special about like Max's journey of, I'm able to turn in my resignation letter 4 months after taking this program because she moved faster, further, because we addressed you guys as a person first and then figure out how it's going to work together.
Yeah, I noticed that when I was hired, or when I did the interview, and I want to just, if I can, just speak to that really quickly.
Yeah, absolutely.
When you're not sure, it's a big investment, time and money. And when I called and talked to, I think it was Trish, and, really talked about, I don't know, I'm afraid, I'm not sure if I should do this, like having somebody on that other end. And then we were even able to talk about what coach do you think is going to be best for you based on how many years you've been in business, or, what your background is. And I feel like my coach was the perfect, in Cheryl was the perfect connection for me, just based on our life experience, background, and things like that. So yeah, just a shout out again to what you said, that there's really that human touch is what pulled me right in from the first call.
And that's a good point, Carla, because a lot of people don't realize all of our coaches are certified travel industry coaches. We certify them. And they all have different experience levels, different background. And a lot of people don't realize Cruise on Vacation has 2 learning tracks. There's the newbie track for those that are they've never been in the industry before, and those that have been in the industry for years, but they need real systems. They're really trying to up level their business. So our coaches will match you appropriately. Max, you were going to say something. I didn't mean to cut you off.
That I know that I still in touch with Zoa, with my coach.
It's amazing.
We still, like I said, I'm still in the family. It doesn't seem or doesn't feel like I've just stepped out and see you. No, definitely still here.
Yeah, having that grad community. In fact, later today, we're filming our alumni social, which is our annual event, and you guys don't miss it. We have so many big announcements coming, but we're going to be releasing a bunch of free stuff for our grads. So we really try to, things change in the industry and things change fast. So it's important to us as a company to make sure that we are, giving where we can post graduation as well. Talk to me a little bit about when you guys were looking for a solution and what was that process like for you? Did you have to overcome anything before you started to decide to work with us? Or, you're looking at, when you're, like you both said, I did a ton of research, but what made you pick Wanderlust campus, and what would you, any advice for people that are in that I'm thinking about it phase? Karla, we'll start with you on this one.
Yeah, again, I think coming from the background that I did, I was an assistant superintendent of curriculum and instruction during COVID. And so all of a sudden, we had to take all of our curriculum and instruction and teaching online. We had, teachers who were, brand new at technology, others who were in different places, same with families at home and kids. And it was such a learning curve in terms of systems and what to look for in education. And what we quickly learned is we could have, we could throw some curriculum online at kids, but what was missing was the human touch. And so when I was researching for my own education, and I knew it was going to be online, I mean, I loved, I would have loved to learn, I love to learn, but it's that relationship piece that was what I was looking for. And so when I looked at, like you said, there's lots of different ways and different programs out there, knowing that this was a hybrid. So you had your one-on-one, you had your group, you had your videos that you could watch on your own time. Like that was the kind of learning that we strived for and didn't quite hit the mark when we were building the plane of online school during COVID.
Well, you had no notice, and so
right. No team, all the things. But when I look, when I watched and really researched your program, it was like, wow, this is really the height of what online learning should look like, because we, having that human touch. And I miss it. Like, I'm so excited about our meeting this afternoon, because I just miss seeing people's faces. I've never met any of these people, but I just miss that personal touch. And that's what we really tried to do on online learning. And so I knew when I saw this, that this was the kind of online learning that
Karla, that is like the biggest compliment to me to come from a fellow educator, but because that is really what we strive to do. It's like that human thing. It's so important, especially when you have a question or you're not sure. And, we've really tried to create that environment. So thank you for that. That means a lot to me personally. And you get me, you're my people. Like, educators just understand the difference between, am I going to sit here for 16 hours and listen to someone on a monotone voice? Or am I going to get in a classroom and be able to ask questions and have someone that's cheering me along? So I love that. Maxine, any advice for those people that are in that thinking about it phase, or anything you struggled with?
The family, it's a family. It's a family. Yeah. And there is absolutely nothing to worry. They will hold your hand from the beginning to the end, to the end. And it's just reassuring that you have just people standing by. About something that Karla said, your reviews.
Yeah.
Everything and all the courses online say this and this and this and this star, but the family touch, the holding by the hand that I saw, that personal touch, I said, this is it. And your reviews they should be 6-star, not 5-star on that one.
That darn Google, I'm going to put a call into them.
That's right.
That.
Let's do another star there for you. And it was that I felt it was more like a community, and your intentions were real. Your intentions were not just, okay, you're going to see it. No, it is actually just holding, and you're still holding my hand. So that's what I would say to anybody who is thinking about it. We're here for you. And I'm including myself. Everybody has a skill. Everybody and mindset. I want to talk about mindset too.
Well, we have a really big community over competition element, which isn't everywhere in our industry. So thanks for bringing that up, Max. I think that's important, because Max is like, I was new 4 months ago,
Yeah.
but when you get in here, you're part of the family, right? So Max, you're mentioning mindset. I want to ask each of you, because a lot of people that watch these videos, they think it's just me training them. They don't realize I have a team of 30 people and experts and all these different people that come in to support you in launching your business. So I'd love to ask you personally, what was your favorite 1 or 2 things behind the scenes about the program, either a certain class or, whatever you want to share. Max, we'll start with you on this one, because you had a little nugget you wanted to talk about
Oh
mindset.
my God. So I thought, what was my biggest cheerleader? I thought I'm all that in a bag of chips. I'm go girl, go, go, go. And I'm the one push myself forward. And at the beginning, I'm like, okay, skip this. Okay, I'm not. And then little by little, the importance of talking to yourself in a pretty way and just a healthy, the body follows whatever the mind says. And the mind, you cannot skip this. This is, I remember posting and saying, oh my God, I missed my dosage of mindset today. Like medicine, like medicine.
Yes.
And it is so important. And not just, for COV, but life itself to organize it. People are doing big changes like Karla and I.
Mhm.
And sometimes it can be a little overwhelming. Oh my God, this is it, guys. This is it. It's just sweet talking and just guiding, organizing your thoughts and just
Right.
moving forward.
And thinking like a
Um,
business owner, having some intention behind that. So for those of you that
yes.
don't know, we integrate mindset work all through our program, but we also have an area called Expedition Mindset. We have mindset milestones built in through the program. So you are starting to think like an entrepreneur, and because you're learning a lot, you're going through this big shift of launching a business and doing big things. And that requires that you have the right mindset to do those pieces. Karla, what about you? What were your favorite pieces or parts of the program behind the curtain that people might not know about?
Yeah, I think, for me, it was really that the fact that there were all the components. So there was, how to be a business owner, and there were the people that would support that. And then there was all the marketing pieces and the people that would support that. And then just the industry itself. So what is out there in the industry, all the vendors and things like that. And I just think like it, I had looked at a whole bunch of other things, and you might do one program that's marketing, one that's business, one that's, the business itself or the industry. But it's all of those pieces together. And I think that, that was what was so important, because what I noticed about some of our groups were there might be somebody that had done another business. So they've already been business owners. So that wasn't new to them. But then when you got to the marketing, maybe that was the new piece. And so you could kind of enter anywhere. And for someone like me with an education background, I didn't necessarily have any of the 3 of those things, but, my background was more in like the research and, as a curriculum director, people would say, wow, I can't believe you know how to teach every subject, every grade level, and I would say, I don't, I can't know that. I can help organize that. I can do systems, I can do research, but I have people that I can reach out to, experts in social studies, experts in math, experts in science. And those are the people that you bring into your business or your organization of school. And with your program, you have experts in those different areas. And that's, what you have access to. So to me, again, sorry, I keep making so many parallels to education, but
It's good.
it was really nice to just have a complete program, not feel like you had to go out and get different programs in different places and for different messages.
And it's there when you need it. As newbies, you probably haven't even scratched the surface of the vault yet, but you will be able to unlock those more advanced things when you're ready for it 6 months, 12 months down the road. So that's why having that coach is important too, because there's so much in Wanderlust campus that you'll get unlocked, as Karla kind of mentioned. I love that. Well, guys, everybody that's watching, I want to just encourage you to visit us over at wanderlustceo.com. You can get a peek of what it looks like to be in the Careers on Vacation program, learn a little bit more about how we work, and you can apply. You can learn about everything that we do at travelschool.com or wanderlustceo.com. But the key factor is that Max and Karla have both brought up today. It is our people. And also our technology. You have access to this program even after you graduate. It doesn't go away. And we have live classes on our calendar as well as grad events like we're doing this afternoon as well. So we encourage you guys to check that out and then schedule a call with us. You can visit us at travelschool.com or careersonvacation.com/ready now. Click that and you can schedule a call with our enrollment team. And really that is not to sell you anything. It's just to learn about where you are and if it is a perfect match for the program. Max brought up that we have a lot of reviews out there. We have more 5-star reviews than any other educational outfit in the industry. But I'll tell you the secret of that. We don't take your money unless we feel like we really can help you. So the point of that process is just to have a conversation to help point you in the right direction. And sometimes that direction is not ending up within our programs, and that's okay. You might be on a different journey. But if it is, we'll walk you through how that process works and how you can get started with Wanderlust Campus with the Careers on Vacation program. Max and Karla, last question. Would you recommend Careers on Vacation for someone who was in the same position you were, but specifically why would you recommend it? Max, we'll go with you first on this one.
It's just a right choice. It's a right choice. It has everything you need. Feel at ease that what you are getting into, you're going to have a support system all the way. If there's a question, if there's something you don't know, they will. So it's just a right choice. Don't think it twice.
Rest assured. Thank you, Max. You heard it here. Karla, what about for you?
Yes, I second that. In fact, I have. So I've had several educators reach out to me and say, what are you doing? What is that? And I already have a few that are checking it out. So I think that again, it's just a complete program. And to me, if you're going to do it right and do it right the first time. And so it's just been a gift. I couldn't, be where I was. I have so much to learn, but yet I feel like I have enough of the tools to really get started. So thank you for that.
Oh, I love that.
Thank
Well,
you.
guys, as Max said, and I'll share again, you're part of the community now. So we'll be cheering for you forevermore as we go forward. And that's what we're here for, just continued growth in the industry. Thank you for sharing and being so open-hearted with your personal stories today. Max, I got another one that got to send a resignation letter in today. So I am feeling fulfilled as a mentor and coach. And Karla, I'm so excited. You were already kind of retiring and now you have a whole second life. This is so exciting. This is why I do what I do. It's like the empowerment of others is such a beautiful thing. And so I'm so proud of all the work that you put in, and all credit goes to you guys for doing the work and getting out there and making those sales happen. So congrats, guys. And guys, go follow Max Travel Ventures, an open book travel company. Go follow them on Instagram, on Facebook, check out their websites, all the places. You can kind of get a sampling of what it looks like after we get a hold of you and help you with all those processes. But guys, thanks for being on the show today. Let's wake up. Goodbye to everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.
Hey guys, Cyndi Williams here. If you like that last video, make sure you check out all of the other content on our channel. And if you want to follow along and travel with me around the world and see how I run my amazing travel brands and get some great tips on how to grow your own, make sure you check out that other content. I'm going to drop a couple videos here. Click those links. I'll see you next time. Bye guys.